Hi, so basically we'll start off with logging into the login screen. And from here, it'll take you to a dispatch screen. So you'll see the routes, which is say Baguio to Mariveles, Baguio to Balanga, Baguio to Avenida, and so on. On top here, you will see the links that are available today. So there's the dispatch screen, which is the default screen when the person logs in. You have a map link wherein it displays to you a map of the Philippines where you can zoom in and out, and you can see there's like 12 buses at the Mariveles station, I believe. If you click on that, it will, and you click on it some more, all of these different buses are in the same terminal at this point. And you can zoom out. All of these information are taken from the database with the respective GPS locations. You can also select a different route to display on the map. So let's take the Baguio Mariveles route. Let's see, that's the default. We'll see the Baguio Balanga route. See, there's two buses in the Baguio Balanga terminal. Let's see if we have a Baguio Avenida route. So as you can see, there's 28 buses in the Baguio terminal at this point. All right, let's go to the next link, which is show edit all buses. So here you can see all the buses that are in a certain location, which is in the Baguio parking lot. The assigned route for each of the buses, and the bus ID, and the number of the bus. So in here, if we page down, you will see there's some buses for the Baguio Pasay route. Let's see if there's any other. So there's only two routes displayed here. In this section, what's the dispatcher can do is change the location of the bus. So let's take row number 1, and we'll click change to repair or park or terminal location. We'll check on that and then click on that line. It'll bring you up a another menu where you can select whether to put it in the parking, Baguio parking, Baguio terminal, or the Baguio repair. So let's say we'll put it in repair and then save the changes, and you will see that now it is in red, which indicates that it's not in parking, it's in repair, and so that's that bus, right? If let's just change it to the terminal, as for example, so that bus is now going to the terminal so that it can service people. I'll go to bus Baguio terminal, save the changes, and you can see that now the yellow highlight has been changed to a normal highlight, and the state, instead of PAR, which is in parking, it's now in arrive, and it's going to be in the Baguio terminal, right? So if we go back to the dispatch URL or dispatch screen, you can now see that that bus 8599, that is part of the Avenida or Baguio Avenida route, is now queued in the dispatcher table, right? So because it's still red, the dispatcher can verify, go physically look to see if the bus is indeed in the terminal, and he can click on that line and he can say confirm bus arrived at terminal. Okay, so once he does that, now he's queued position number 1, and he can and now the bus is ready to take on passengers. He can also click on this line and it'll bring you another modal menu, and you can change the queue position if you have other buses in that queue, right? And you can also change the number of passengers if you know the number of passengers, and at some future point we will be able to get data for the number of passengers that are actually booked for that bus. You can save the changes, etc. Okay. Time and current position. Right now it's not. It is not implemented, but so in here you can see now there's no drivers or conductor, right? So we'll close this. We'll go back to show edit buses, right? And you can see there's no driver or conductor. And so we can change that to assign a driver or conductor, but hang on, right? So right now it's in available state, which is in the terminal. And if you click on the change driver conductor and you click on this line to edit it, let's see if it'll allow us to do it. So there's a list of drivers, which are sample names. We'll click on that, and so there, and then we'll assign a conductor, and then save the changes, and it'll tell you the bus must be in repair or park status, okay, before you can change it. So what we can do is change this location again to say park, okay, and now it's back in parking, and we'll change that the conductor and the driver assignment, and now you have the driver and conductor, and now you can change it back to the terminal. Let's reload that screen. It's arrived back in the terminal, and it will go back to the dispatch screen, and now we have a driver and conductor assigned, and then you can confirm, and now it's ready to take on passengers.